All right, what do we have for vocals? Let's explore.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way tick.
Okay, recorded well, in tune, in time.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch.
So the first thing obviously is there's just like no compression at all. So what I want to start with is, this is the entire vocal bus. I want this stuff to be on here. Whoops. Don't need the band yet. I know what I'm shooting for.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take.
I know all this is going to be going on my entire vocal bus, but I do have many buses as well, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that.
I'm maintaining addiction.
High passing.
I'm maintaining addiction.
There will be, I just know there will be. This is going to go on my vocal bus. Start me up is fine, and I will have a limiter on there as well. Use this vocal limiter preset.
I'm maintaining addiction.
I don't want that aggressive though.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly.
Okay, so for leads, I'm using virtual mix rack, but this is gonna be a little different. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the virtual microphone collection, which I have access to some. I like this. The Shure SM7B model is good. I'm gonna use the Neumann model.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take.
So I like the balance and panning of these backups. I don't have a problem with that.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
High passing virtual channel. What I want to do is act like it went through 1073.
I'm maintaining
Then dynamics wise, I want to come up with the distressor, acting like I used this on tracking day almost, and just squeeze the vocal a bit.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
Not too aggressive of a ratio.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
Like a medium attack, fast release. I'm not looking to crush the vocal here, but just even out some of the peaks for sure.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly. When there's no riding on the wall.
There's a lot of clarity in that. There's a lot of clarity in that already, so that's good news. What I want to come in next with is, well, I do want a de-esser on. So there's quite a few things that I want. What I want is some ambience on this whole vocal bus here. So I'm gonna use Valhalla Supermassive on a real like light setting. Medium. I like the forward reverb setting, but I'm gonna turn the mix knob way down.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
So you can hear that's super subtle. Next we need a de-esser. So just stock de-esser is fine. Set this one to stereo. Shooting for just the harsh T's, P's sounds I want to get rid of.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to.
I'm looking for like 3 dB of gain reduction at this kind of frequency.
I'm maintaining.
However, I'm also going to be using Wave Silk to kill even more harsh stuff. I always put everything at 0 and then see where we can get.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly. When there's no riding.
Yeah, that just smooths everything out really nicely.
I'm maintaining addiction.
Attenuates it very well. So like if I added this back in.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly. When there's no riding.
So super like, you know, these vocals are compressed, but when you compress that much, the harshness comes out. And what the Silk does, the de-esser does, is it keeps that from, you know, tearing the listener's head off. Let's go blue compressor channel on the lead.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded.
Okay, instead of the lead like that, let's do this.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly. When there's no.
That sounded pretty good, honestly.
I'm maintaining addiction.
This is probably a better vocal mix than I got on the original. I know a little more.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
The key with vocals, and especially with aggressive vocals like this, multiple stages of compression, light. Well, not light, but I'm doing 6-7 dB with the distressor. I'm doing 10 dB. Well, let's look at what this is.
I'm maintaining
This is closer to 12 dB, but then I have another compressor here.
I'm maintaining
hitting the bus and then the limiter.
I'm maintaining addiction.
So, you know, that's 4 stages of compression and dynamic control. So, that's keeping the vocal, you know, reined in, but not using one plugin, because one plugin will get overloaded and it won't be able to compress it correctly and get it present up front. So the key of the vocal is just multiple layers of compression, solid EQ. What I did EQ wise is I boosted the highs on both these channels and then high passed it. And it sounded good. There's a little bit of a low mid woofiness thing.
I'm maintaining addiction.
Yes, that frequency.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high.
There, now the vocals feel crispy. Sometimes if you want to go a little overkill, just like a cup, the fresh air, the Slate fresh air plugin, it's free. Just like little bit of this.
I'm maintaining addiction.
That's obviously too crispy. That's ridiculous. But this.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an. I'm maintaining addiction.
That just, you know, kind of puts an airiness on top of the whole vocal.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly.
So what I'm going to do next, copy all those to the backups. They can all have the same settings. I don't have a problem with that.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one.
So that's fine. Let me get rid of a little more low end. And you want to DS backups even harder.
I'm maintaining addiction.
Because now there's more vocals, and you don't need to hear the enunciation of the backups, the T's and P's. Those don't need to be there at all. They're just like harmonic layers, essentially.
I'm maintaining addiction.
So still the same settings there.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got it.
But now we need ambience a little more targeted. So what I'm going to do is I like this CLA Epic plugin. If I can find it. Epic Stereo. I love throwing this on lead vocal. A lot of great options here to enhance your vocal.
I'm maintaining addiction.
Just like CLA style plates and stuff. Let's see. I want a little slap, but not much. So probably not tape. Row. We're just going to mess around with these until we get a balance we like. Generally don't want tons of low end on it either.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to fly.
The vocal on this track is intended to be dry. It's not this super ambient long thing. So I'm keeping it pretty subtle.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head trigger and a one-way ticket to.
This isn't a killer's track. We don't need this much slap.
I'm maintaining
right.
I'm maintaining addiction. Been known to take it too high. I got an inch with a loaded head.
So I'm doing those on the leads. The backups, honestly, I don't want delay. So, because I don't need all these backup vocals slapping around and stuff like that. So what I would do is large or medium. I'd do that forward reverb again.
I'm maintaining a